In the vast ocean of the cosmos, one star holds a family together, spinning in silence, bound by gravity and time. Our solar system dances in perfect harmony. Each planet, scarred, stormy, radiant, or desolate, tells a story billions of years in the making. From the scorched surface of Mercury to the icy loneliness of distant Pluto, this isn't just a neighborhood of worlds. It's a living, breathing chronicle of chaos and creation, where frozen moons hide oceans and dead rocks whisper secrets of ancient fire, where questions outweigh answers and every orbit carries a clue to our own origin. Welcome to the story of the solar system, where we journey from light to shadow, from heat to ice, from the known to the still unknown. Before we journey outward into the vastness of space, we begin where it all begins. Let's start with the sun. The sun we see every day, rising, setting, warming our skin, is more than just a glowing disk in the sky. It's the reason we exist, the source of all life, energy, and light on our planet. At the center of it all burns a star so powerful it holds the entire solar system in its grasp. The sun, massive, relentless, radiant. It makes up over 99.8% of all the mass in our solar system. 1 million Earths could fit inside it, yet it's just an average-sized star in the grand design of the universe. From its fiery surface, the sun releases constant streams of charged particles, solar wind, that shape planetary atmospheres, carve comet tails, and create magnetic storms on Earth. Beneath its surface lies a layered engine of unimaginable heat and force. At the core, nuclear fusion turns hydrogen into helium, releasing energy that will take thousands of years to reach the surface. Surrounding it is the radiative zone, then the convective zone, where hot plasma rises and falls like boiling water. Above this, the photosphere shines as the visible surface, while the chromosphere and corona blaze in ultraviolet and X-ray light. The sun is around 4.6 billion years old, nearly halfway through its life. In another 5 billion years, it will expand into a red giant, swallow Mercury and Venus, possibly even Earth. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers, leaving behind a glowing white dwarf, a final breath of a once mighty star. And now, closest to this stellar inferno, lies a world scorched by proximity, Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, but don't let its size fool you. This little world is a planet of extremes. By day, surface temperatures soar above 430 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. But without an atmosphere to hold the heat, nights plunge to nearly -180 degrees Celsius, a frozen silence under an endless sky. It spins slowly. One day on Mercury lasts 59 Earth days, yet it races around the sun in just 88 days, faster than any other planet. Its surface is scarred with craters, mountains, and ancient lava plains, unchanged for billions of years. A silent reminder of the solar system's violent youth. Despite its small size, Mercury has a massive iron core, making up approximately 60% of its volume. It even has a weak magnetic field, rare for a planet without a thick atmosphere. Standing on Mercury, the sun would appear over 3 times larger than it does from Earth, and 7 times brighter. Mercury has no moons, no rings, and no protective blanket of air, just rock, metal, and sunlight. They call it the morning star and the evening star, a brilliant beacon in our sky, rising before dawn or glowing just after dusk, outshining every other planet from Earth. Named after the Roman goddess of beauty, Venus seduces with her golden glow, calm, radiant, serene from afar. But don't be fooled by her charm. Beneath those soft, amber clouds lies a hellish world of violence and fury. Venus is a master of disguise, a planet that lures with elegance but hides a devastating truth. Its thick atmosphere is a suffocating soup of carbon dioxide and sulfuric acid clouds. The greenhouse effect here runs wild, trapping heat with no escape. Surface temperatures reach a mind-bending 475 degrees Celsius, hotter than Mercury, even though it's further from the sun. And the winds, they scream at over 300 kilometers per hour, circling the planet faster than it spins. A constant, high-speed tempest. Volcanoes, some possibly still active, dot the scorched surface, creating vast plains of ancient lava. Venus may once have had oceans, maybe even a shot at life, but now it's a planet lost to time, a cautionary tale of runaway climate. Beneath the surface lies an iron core, similar to Earth's, but unlike Earth, Venus has no global magnetic field, no protection from solar radiation. Venus takes 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. But here's the twist. One day on Venus lasts longer than its entire year. A single spin on its axis takes a staggering 243 Earth days. Imagine that. A sunrise, then nothing but endless daylight for months. And when it finally sets, the planet has already completed its orbit. And as if that weren't strange enough, it spins backwards, a slow, silent rebellion against the rhythm of the solar system. It has no moon, no seasons, no escape from its furnace. Venus is both beautiful and brutal, a siren in the sky, whispering secrets of what could have been, and warnings of what might still be. And now, we turn to our home. The third rock from the sun, a pale blue dot teeming with life, Earth. Suspended in the void, wrapped in a thin veil of atmosphere, Earth is the only place so far known where life not only exists, but thrives. Oceans of blue, lands of green, skies that dance with storms and sunlight. A planet in perfect balance. Cradled in the Goldilocks zone, Earth orbits the Sun at just the right distance, about 150 million kilometers away. Not too hot, not too cold. A cosmic sweet spot where water can flow, life can breathe, and seasons can dance. Every 24 hours, Earth spins on its tilted axis, giving us day and night. And every 365 days, it completes a graceful journey around the Sun, tilting gently to craft our seasons. Its atmosphere, a delicate veil of nitrogen and oxygen, shields us from deadly radiation, regulates temperature, and delivers the gift of rain. A fragile skin, invisible yet vital. But beneath this life-bearing shell lies an engine of fire and metal. At Earth's core, a solid inner sphere of iron and nickel spins within a molten outer layer, driving magnetic fields that protect us from solar winds. This geologic heart has been beating for over 4.5 billion years. From the oceans to the ozone, Earth is the only known place in the cosmos where life not only survives, but flourishes. Microbes to mammals, coral reefs to cities, it's a symphony of existence, unfolding across land, sea, and sky. It's easy to forget how rare it is. Billions of stars, countless planets, yet none like this one. We've even wrapped our planet in a glowing web of light, a sign of our reach, our curiosity, our story. Earth, the cradle of life, the only home we've ever known, a reminder of how rare and how fragile our place in the cosmos truly is. As we drift away from our living world, a new silence emerges, a stillness that surrounds our celestial companion. That companion, a silent witness, traces its endless path around us. The moon, scarred and silent, is our only natural satellite. It orbits Earth at an average distance of 384,400 kilometers, locked in a tidal embrace that always shows us the same face. Its surface is covered in countless craters, scars of ancient collisions left untouched for eons. With no atmosphere and no wind, these wounds remain as sharp as the day they were made. Though lifeless, the moon shapes life on Earth. It pulls our oceans into tides, stabilizes our planet's axis, and has ruled our night skies with phases that mark the passage of time. It has no atmosphere, no protection. Temperatures swing wildly between searing heat and frigid cold. Its surface is covered in dust finer than flour, and it bears the marks of countless impacts, untouched by erosion or rain. Beneath its dusty crust, the moon hides a small metallic heart, a core made mostly of iron and nickel. Unlike Earth's, it no longer generates a magnetic field, but traces of ancient magnetism remain, frozen in lunar rocks. This silent center tells the story of a once active moon, now stilled by time. Still, this silent orb became the first destination beyond our world, the only other place human feet have ever touched. From the moon, Earth rises like a jewel, fragile, luminous, and breathtaking. It remains a symbol of our curiosity, our boldness, our yearning to reach beyond. Beyond Earth, across the silent reaches of space, another world stirs our imagination. Mars, the red planet. Named after the Roman god of war, Mars wears its scars proudly. Its surface, cracked, battered, and stained red with iron oxide, speaks of an ancient, restless past. Its red hue comes from iron oxide, rust, coating the surface, giving Mars its haunting, fiery glow. Long ago, water flowed across this rugged land. Rivers twisted through valleys, lakes may have mirrored an alien sky. Today, only dry channels and frozen whispers remain. Yet despite its Earth-like landscapes, Mars's atmosphere is thin and toxic, composed mostly of carbon dioxide. Without a pressure suit or life support, breathing here would be impossible. A day on Mars, called our Sol, lasts about 24 hours and 39 minutes, remarkably close to Earth's own. But its year is far longer. Mars takes about 687 Earth days to complete a single orbit around the Sun, almost twice as long as our own. Beneath its dusty skin, Mars still guards frozen reservoirs of water. Locked in polar ice caps, hidden underground, clues that this cold desert was once warmer, and maybe even alive. Deep within, Mars holds a vast molten heart, an iron-rich core laced with sulfur and lighter elements. Unlike Earth, it has no solid inner center, only a restless liquid swirl that hints at a magnetic past now long faded. And though Mars feels lifeless now, the questions persist. Could life have once thrived here? Could it ever return? The question lingers, whispering through every canyon and dust storm. Signs suggest it was once more hospitable, an ancient world with liquid water, a magnetic field, perhaps even a thicker atmosphere. And now, our machines roam its lonely plains, preparing the way for human footsteps. Mars could be the first outpost of humanity beyond Earth, a dream of a second home, rising from dust and hope. But for all its beauty, Mars remains a harsh, unforgiving place. Thin atmosphere, lethal radiation, bone-chilling cold, yet it pulls at our spirit, the spirit that refuses to stay bound to one world. Mars is not truly alone. Two tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos, circle the planet like ancient sentinels. Jagged, irregular, and potato-shaped, they resemble captured asteroids rather than true moons. Phobos, the larger and closer of the two, orbits Mars at a breakneck pace, rising and setting twice each Martian day. Deimos, smaller and more distant, drifts slowly through the ruddy sky. They are reminders that even in the cold, quiet darkness, Mars is still a place of motion, mystery, and dreams. Beyond Mars, between the red planet and the mighty Jupiter, stretches a vast frontier, a river of rock and ice, the mysterious asteroid belt. Here, millions of ancient fragments orbit the Sun, leftovers from a time when planets were being born. Their journey never ended in creation. Instead, they remain scattered, wreckage from the solar system's youth. Some asteroids are the size of mountains, others are no bigger than pebbles. Ceres, the largest object here, is so massive it's been crowned a dwarf planet, an icy world hiding secrets beneath its surface. Nearby, Vesta blazes bright. Unlike most asteroids, Vesta is rocky and dense, a survivor of cosmic violence that bears the scars of colossal impacts. Together, Ceres and Vesta hint at what could have been, a planet that almost was but never came to be. It's a graveyard of creation, and a reminder that even in failure, the cosmos leaves behind its stories. It's a region of silence and shadows. In this quiet chaos, frozen relics whisper the secrets of our origins, remnants untouched for billions of years, still adrift in the dark. The mighty giant, Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, a colossal world of storms and swirling gas, more than 1,000 times the size of Earth. It spins with astonishing speed. One day on Jupiter, a full rotation, lasts just under 10 Earth hours, faster than any other planet. Yet its journey around the Sun is a long and distant one, taking nearly 12 Earth years to complete. Jupiter is a world without a solid surface. Beneath its colorful cloud tops lies a deep ocean of metallic hydrogen, swirling and compressing under unimaginable pressure. Deeper still, a dense core of rock and metal may hide, buried under layers of crushing gas. Its most iconic feature, the Great Red Spot, a colossal storm, large enough to swallow Earth whole, swirling with crimson fury. It has raged for centuries, a vast, churning hurricane painted across Jupiter's ever-shifting clouds. Jupiter's atmosphere is a tapestry of ammonia clouds, fierce winds, and belts of storms. Radiation belts, stronger than anything found on Earth, crackle around it, creating a deadly shield. Some call Jupiter a failed star, for it holds the mass and elements of a star, but not enough gravity to ignite into flame. Still, it shines in a different way, its magnetic field the largest and most powerful of any planet, stretching millions of kilometers into space. Could a human survive on Jupiter? No. Crushed by immense pressure, scorched by radiation, and swallowed into a bottomless abyss of gas, any traveler would vanish long before reaching the core. Jupiter is not alone in its grandeur. It commands a kingdom of 95 known moons, each one a traveler caught in its mighty gravitational embrace. Among them, 4 stand apart, Worlds so vast and intriguing, they are known as the Galilean moons: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. Io, the most volcanic body in the solar system, its surface writhing with molten lakes and sulfurous plains. Europa, a frozen world with a hidden ocean beneath its icy shell. Could life swim in its dark seas? Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, even bigger than Mercury, with its own magnetic field and hints of a buried ocean. Callisto, ancient, battered, and beautiful, its surface frozen in time for billions of years. Jupiter is not just a planet, it's a miniature solar system, a guardian, a giant, a marvel. Second only to the Sun itself, it stands as a titan among worlds. A king ruling over a court of moons, storms, and mysteries yet to be unraveled. If Jupiter is the giant, Saturn is the jewel, the most magnificent, most elegant planet in our solar system. With its golden hue and delicate rings stretching hundreds of thousands of kilometers into space, Saturn looks less like a planet and more like a work of art. Those rings, Saturn's crown, are made of ice and rock, each fragment reflecting sunlight like scattered diamonds. They are vast, yet impossibly thin, stretching over 280,000 kilometers wide, but in many places no thicker than a few hundred meters. Saturn's rings orbit in a vast, thin plane, aligned with its equator. But as Saturn tilts on its axis, our view of the rings changes over time, sometimes spread wide, other times vanishing edge-on. A graceful illusion, like a cosmic dancer turning beneath her luminous veil. But beneath that beauty lies a gas giant of immense power. Saturn is made mostly of hydrogen and helium, the same ingredients as stars. There's no solid surface, just deep layers of swirling gas, storms, and crushing pressure. At its heart, possibly a dense core of rock and metal wrapped in metallic hydrogen, though much of Saturn's interior remains a mystery, hidden beneath clouds of ammonia and ice crystals. Its atmosphere is alive with movement, winds screaming at over 1,800 kilometers per hour. Near its poles, strange hexagonal storms spin like locked puzzles in the clouds, mesmerizing and unexplained, and it spins fast. A day on Saturn lasts just about 10.7 hours, one of the shortest days in the solar system. But a year, Saturn takes nearly 29.5 Earth years to complete one orbit around the Sun. Despite its size, more than 760 times the volume of Earth, Saturn is light enough to float in water. It's the least dense planet in the solar system. And like Jupiter, Saturn commands a grand family of moons, 274 known companions as of now, each with its own tail. Titan, the largest, is bigger than Mercury and shrouded in a thick, hazy atmosphere. Rivers and lakes of liquid methane flow across its frozen plains, hinting at alien weather systems. Enceladus, icy and reflective, hides a global ocean beneath its crust. From its south pole, geysers erupt into space, carrying water vapor and organic materials, making it one of the most promising places to search for life beyond Earth. Mimas, Tethys, Rhea, Dione, each moon sculpted by time, impact, and cosmic dance. Some cratered and silent, others whispering secrets of hidden oceans and tidal forces. Saturn is not just a planet, it's a celestial performance, a symphony of ice, gas, and gravity. A reminder that beauty and mystery are not confined to Earth. In the grand ballet of the solar system, Saturn spins with poise and majesty, forever graceful, forever distant, and forever mesmerizing. Distant, pale, tilted toward the edge of reason. Uranus drifts through the cold depths of our solar system, an ice giant unlike any other. It doesn't spin upright like the rest. No, Uranus rolls through space, tilted nearly 98 degrees, as if knocked over in some cosmic accident long ago. This sideways rotation paints a world of extremes. Each pole experiences decades of unbroken sunlight, followed by decades of night. Its days last just 17 hours, but a full orbit around the Sun takes 84 Earth years. A season here is a lifetime. Its soft blue-green glow comes from methane gas in the upper atmosphere, scattering sunlight like a whisper through frozen air. Beneath the haze lies an atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and ice. And deeper still, a strange, slushy mantle of water, ammonia, and methane. Beneath its pale blue haze, Uranus hides a cold and complex heart, a small rocky core surrounded by a vast, slushy mantle of water, ammonia, and methane ices. This icy layer, neither solid nor gas, churns in slow motion, sculpting the planet's strange magnetic field. It's a frozen world turned sideways, with a structure as mysterious as its tilt. Temperatures plummet to minus 224 degrees Celsius, making Uranus the coldest planet in the solar system, despite not being the farthest. And yes, Uranus has rings, faint, narrow, and dark. Not the dazzling bands of Saturn, but subtle arcs that whisper of mystery. Surrounding it, 28 known moons dance quietly in tilted harmony. Miranda, with its fractured canyons, Titania and Oberon, steeped in shadow and ice. Ariel, gleaming brighter than the rest, and Umbriel, dark as a forgotten dream. Uranus is not a gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn. It's an ice giant, forged from frozen elements and strange chemistry. A world of hidden layers and sideways seasons, spinning not like a planet, but like a secret, rolling through the stars. Farther than any other planet, at the edge of our known solar system, drifts a world of deep sapphire blue, a frozen giant cloaked in mystery and wind, a world as fierce as it is beautiful, named after Neptune, the Roman god of the sea. Neptune is one of the coldest planets, with mean temperatures around minus 200 degrees Celsius. Its atmosphere a chilling swirl of hydrogen, helium, and methane. But beneath that serene hue lies chaos, storms that roar faster than sound, jet streams racing at over 1,500 miles per hour. Its surface is hidden beneath thick clouds, but deep within, Neptune holds a rocky core wrapped in a slushy sea of water, ammonia, and methane ices, neither solid nor truly gas. An icy giant, not a gas one like Jupiter or Saturn. It takes nearly 165 Earth years for Neptune to complete a single orbit around the Sun, and yet it spins on its own axis in just 16 hours. A fast rotation for such a distant world. Among its 16 known moons, one stands out: Triton. Triton orbits backward, a silent rebellion against Neptune's spin, a sign it may be a captured object from the Kuiper Belt. It's one of the coldest objects in our solar system, but geologically active, with geysers that shoot nitrogen into space and a frozen surface that hints at secrets buried beneath. The other moons, like Proteus, Nereid, and Larissa, are quiet companions, each with a story carved by time and distance. Neptune is also known for its immense dark spots, Earth-sized storm systems that appear and dissipate over years, revealing deeper, bluer layers of its atmosphere, unlike Jupiter's more persistent features. With Neptune, we reach the edge of our planetary family, a cold, wind-swept giant dancing in the twilight of the sun's reach. It is the final planet by definition, a guardian of the outer frontier. This distant world, with its fierce winds and mysterious atmosphere, marks the boundary of our solar system's known realm, a place where the warmth of the sun fades into the vast, dark expanse of space. Far beyond Neptune's icy orbit lies a shadowy frontier, a vast ring of ancient ice and rock, the Kuiper Belt. Much like the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, but far larger and colder, it stretches for billions of kilometers, encircling the outer reaches of our solar system. This frozen halo is a distant echo of the solar system's birth, home to countless relics, icy worlds, dwarf planets, and silent wanderers adrift in twilight. And it is here, in this distant sea of ghosts, that we encounter one of the most storied names in astronomy. Pluto, once hailed as the 9th planet of our solar system, was reclassified as a dwarf planet in 2006, a decision that stirred controversy and emotion around the world. Yet, though demoted in title, Pluto was never forgotten. Discovered in 1930, Pluto is a world of paradoxes, tiny yet powerful in its pull on the human imagination. Its surface, sculpted by frozen plains and towering ice mountains, reveals a haunting beauty through the eyes of NASA's New Horizons. Its heart-shaped glacier, Tombor Regio, whispers of mystery and emotion, as though the dwarf planet itself remembers its former title. Pluto's skies are tinted blue, its surface a palette of reddish-brown hues, and its thin atmosphere composed mostly of nitrogen, with traces of methane and carbon monoxide. Tenuous, yet active. A day on Pluto, one full rotation, lasts about 6.4 Earth days, casting long shadows across its icy landscape as time crawls beneath its distant sun. Orbiting far from the warmth of the sun, Pluto takes 248 Earth years to complete a single revolution. Its tilted elliptical orbit carries it on a lonely journey through the edge of our system. And then there is Charon, Pluto's largest moon, so massive relative to Pluto that the two bodies orbit a point in space between them, locked in an eternal celestial dance. Roughly half the size of its parent, Charon holds the title of the most proportionally large moon in the solar system. Its scarred surface and canyon-ridden terrain speak of ancient upheavals and shared history. Alongside Charon, orbit a family of smaller moons, Styx, Nix, Kerberos, and Hydra, each a fragment of the complex and dynamic system Pluto anchors at the edge of the known. Though demoted in classification, Pluto is no less a world of wonders, a frozen enigma wrapped in solitude, guarding secrets from the dawn of time. From the radiant warmth of the sun to the frozen silence beyond Neptune, we've journeyed across the grand theater of our solar system, world by world, moon by moon, storm by storm. We stood on scorched plains of Mercury and watched Venus shrouded in mystery. We found our own world, Earth, alive and fragile, an oasis in the vastness. We marveled at the rusted deserts of Mars, dreamt of life, and felt the dust of ancient rivers under imagined feet. After Mars, we crossed the asteroid belt, a realm of shattered beginnings. We soared past the gas giants, Jupiter, the titan of storms, protector of planets, with its dancing moons. Then Saturn, ringed in glory, a masterpiece of cosmic beauty. We tilted with Uranus, the pale, sideways enigma cloaked in methane blue, and we braved the winds of Neptune, ruler of the deep, where distant moons whisper secrets in icy orbits. And still, farther yet, the Kuiper Belt, that frozen boundary, a graveyard of creation and a birthplace of wanderers. Among them Pluto, once a planet, always a story, drifting with its loyal moons in a realm of quiet exile. Across these worlds, we've uncovered clues, signs of ancient seas, roaring winds, magnetic storms, buried oceans, and skies painted in colors no eye has seen. We've seen moons that may harbor life, rings that sing with collisions, and atmospheres that shimmer with alien light. Yet for all we know, we are still learning. Our spacecraft soar, our telescopes gaze, and our questions grow ever deeper. Each discovery opens another door, another mystery waiting in the dark. The solar system is not just a place, it's a story of origin, of violence and harmony, of time beyond reckoning. And though we now peer beyond, to exoplanets, to distant galaxies, this is where our story began. Here, in this small celestial neighborhood, we found wonder. We found questions, and we found ourselves. The journey continues.